Hello everyone, Miss T here. Today I want to teach you how to read poetry. Did you know that Drum Dream Girl is actually a book of poetry? It teaches us a story, but it's also written in a very poetic way. So let's get started. Today, readers, we're going to look at a specific page in Drum Dream Girl. The first thing I always do is take a sneak peek. When you take a sneak peek, you notice and wonder. That means you notice things on the page and you also ask questions. So right now, just look at the page and notice. What do you notice on this page? Some of you say there's a sun with a smiley face. Some of you say there's flowers, there's the girl with wings and birds, and the girl is drumming. Some of you are asking questions. How does the girl feel on this page? Some of you are wondering why she has wings and why she's flying. The next thing I do is I look for key words in the story. These words are the important ones. I see the words fly, ripple, rapping, pounding, drumming. Let's talk about what those words mean. Fly, you know what that means. A superhero flies, a bird flies, something with wings fly. And you can see the girl is flying. Ripple. You might see a ripple in the water, but a ripple can also have to do with sound. A ripple can be like sound waves. When you drum, the sound waves come and meet your ears. Rapping and pounding are similar. A rapping is like you're tapping on a drum, and pounding is like you're really beating on the drum. I also think about the hints that the author and illustrator leave for me in the story. Don't you think it's interesting that in poetry, the word fly can mean a few different things? Her fingers are flying across the drums, but the illustrator also shows us that she's flying in her dreams. Readers, I always think about how the character might be feeling while I'm reading the story. How might she be feeling? She's been sad, disappointed, because she's not allowed to drum. She might even feel angry or frustrated. Yes, but you also know that she feels determined to keep dreaming. She feels determined to keep drumming. I can hear that determination as she is rapping and pounding on those drums. The next thing I do is I think about how to read the story using clues from lines and punctuation. I also think about those key words and how I need to emphasize every word, especially if it has its own line. I like to say the word, how the word sounds or feels. Try it with me. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. Now let's see how it would sound if I just read the story without thinking about the lines or punctuation. Think about how it sounds to you. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. Let's read it together one more time. The last thing I want to teach you is that the more you read a story, the better you get at storytelling. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rapped, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. All right, friends, thank you again for joining me, learning a little bit more about the story Drum Dream Girl and learning how to read poetry with me. See you next time. Bye!